Hey, welcome my wonderful Scorpios. How are you guys doing today? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video and clicking on this video. So we're doing the wonderful sign of Scorpios today, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, okay? We're doing a general poll for you today, 3-card poll. Past, present, and future. We're going to see exactly where the cards want to take us today. Before I do that, my loves, I want to remind you guys that I do go live on Friday nights right here on YouTube at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys can come on in and join us. Also, my podcast is up and running and ready for you guys to stream, so you can find all of those links in the description box below. Birthday readings are on special until the 22nd, which is this Friday. You can get a love reading or a career reading for $50. So that will be an intuitive reading / coaching session with me for $50. And I do want to let you guys know about the body balm special. Okay, so these are going to be a gift set of my body balm. This is what I put on my face and my body. Okay, and I'll be doing that for the holidays as well, as there's a new Facebook platform coming. It's going to be free. We're going to be diving into relationships and what healthy relationships actually looks like, okay? So with that being said, we're thanking our angels, we're thanking our guides, we're thanking our ancestors, we're thanking the divine masculine and feminine energy. We're thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength to take action and encourage when it's time, okay, my love? Okay, so wonderful sign of Scorpio today. Give me the 3 cards that we need for Scorpio so we can get into this energy. Give me the 3 cards that we need for Scorpio. We got love popping out in the first card placement. Okay. Ooh, second card placement, which is your right now energy. It talks about taking off the mask. What mask y'all wearing, Scorpio? All right. Third card placement, which is the future outcome or overall outcome, is saying self-love. So we're going to jump into that and see exactly what they want you guys to know. So you got love, you got take off your mask, and you got self-love, all right? Clarify all of this energy for my wonderful Scorpios. What do you want Scorpios to know about this energy? Okay, Scorpios. Okay. For love, it has emotions are running high, so we're going to clarify that. For taking off your mask, it wants you to know that you and your loved ones are safe, okay? And for self-love, what do you have for self-love? For self-love, you have meditate and contemplate. Meditate and contemplate, okay? So we're going to clarify what they need you to know about your energy and maybe the energy that you're interacting with, my wonderful Scorpios. So love. We do have love popping up. And let me read you the definition of this card, because I don't remember this one out of my head. Okay, so when this pops up, it says, let go of your limiting beliefs about love. Need I say more? So they don't want you to limit yourself when it comes to love, because you do have emotions running on high. And we're going to clarify why you got your emotions running on high. We're still in Scorpio season, and we're in retrograde in Scorpio. So that could be one of the reasons why you have all of this energy. All right, let's clarify from a wonderful Scorpio what you want them to know about love, taking off their mask, and self-love. What you want them to know about love, taking off their mask, and self-love. Make it plain, make it plain, make it plain. Okay, when it comes to love, you got the Page of Cups. This is all about synchronicity. Oh, shit. And the Magician card, being resourceful. I love this energy, y'all. Ugh. King of Pentacles energy, oh, this is beautiful energy. King of Pentacles energy clarified by the 10 of Cups energy. Wish fulfilled. Marriage. Okay, some of you may be getting an engagement. Ow. All right, what do you want them to know about taking off their mask? Okay, you got the 8 of Swords. That's saying don't isolate yourself. Don't do any self-imprisonment restriction. Okay, why you want them to know about that? Okay, they're saying don't do that because that's causing your blockage of abundance to flow. So don't limit yourself and don't restrict yourself, okay? Don't limit yourself and don't restrict yourself. What else you want them to know about taking off this mask? Okay, you do have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and that is saying maybe you're dissatisfied. It could be some type of greed going on. You could be dissatisfied with love, how it's unfolding. Okay, this is why they want you to take off your mask and be honest with yourself. All right, what you want Okay. For self-love, meditate and contemplate, you have the 9 of Wands, which is intuitive energy. And this is all about having the courage and persevering through some things. And it's also clarified by the Page of Wands. So it's asking you to be enthusiastic about this. Become more of like a free spirit. And for my Scorpio singles that are, my Scorpio singles, some of you, this may just mean date more. Definitely want to date more. Okay. King of Swords in reverse, clarifying self-love. The Hermit card, clarifying taking off your mask. And we got the 7 of Swords, clarified by love. Okay. Okay. Wait, we got one more. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So, let's just tell the story here as it is unfolding. Okay. So, let's start off over here with the love. When it comes to love, and this is past energy that we're dealing with, right? And we're always paying attention to the past, because if you don't pay attention to the past, then it can happen and pop up in your now moment or even your future, right? So with the past is saying love. When it comes to the love situation, things are running on high. Because we're in retrograde energy, you can feel like things from the past, love from the past is circling back. Things from the past when it pertains to love may be circling back in this retrograde energy. And some of you may be feeling a little bit more emotional than you would normally feel. Okay, now they want you to be mindful to pay attention to the synchronicities, and we have a lot of Scorpion energy. And you Scorpios, a lot of you are alchemists. Some of you are, can I just say, some of you are so fucking spiritually advanced, okay, in this energy that's going on, where it's really asking you to tap in to your inner magician. Okay, this is where your resourcefulness lies. This is where your power lies. This is where your concentration lies, okay? And for some of you, it's just a need to take action when these synchronicities start to pop up, okay? Now, what you may see popping back in from your past is also love and happy home and this King of Pentacles energy, which is all about stability and security, right? So, and it's clarified by the 10 of Cups, which fulfilled marriage, okay? For some of you, it could be marital issues circling back. It could be an ex-husband circling back. It could be an ex-wife circling back, okay? Now, what's on your mind when it comes to all of this energy? What's on your mind, though? What's on your mind is this, because you felt like someone may have gotten away with something. You felt like when it comes to love, my wonderful Scorpio, this person may have gotten away with something. So although you want all of these things and you're on your way to attaining all of these things, you still feel, now that this person has circled back, right, they got away with something. All right? Now, right now, what it's asking you to be mindful of, however, if they have circled back, is you want to take off your mask. Why you don't want to take off your mask and just be who you are? Like, truly just be who you are. Ask for what you want. Speak about it, right? Because it's saying here, you can do that, especially if there are kids involved, because you and your loved ones are safe, okay? Whatever decision you need to make, just know that you and your loved ones are safe when it comes to this particular situation. Yeah. We got the Hierophant on the board. But it kind of feels like with this Empress energy. With this Empress energy and with the 8 of Swords energy in reverse, the Empress is creative. This is giving birth. This is blooming. This is blossoming. This is actually things unfolding beautifully, right? This is a lot of Venus energy. But it's clarified here by this 8 of Swords energy, which is all about isolating yourself. Why are you isolating yourself? You're isolating yourself because you're not being honest. You're not being honest. You're wearing masks, right? And you're isolating yourself. Look at this. You're isolating yourself because you don't feel like shit is in alignment. And I think I may have reversed these cards up. But the message is still the same. Right? You got the 9 of Cups here, which is all about dissatisfaction, maybe even materialism, or maybe even somebody was just greedy with the way they love, like they wanted more of the love and they want you to pour in more than they did, right? So when it comes here, you were not satisfied with when it comes to how things were aligning in this relationship. You just weren't happy with it. You were not happy with the love. You were not happy with the alignment. You were not happy with the same values, right? And this is causing you to go into hermit mode, especially if this person has circled back. You're in full-blown hermit mode where you're doing the soul searching and feeling the need to be alone. And I can say for us Scorpios, because I'm a Scorpio also, Scorpio sun, you do feel like when you're going through shit or you're working through shit, you want alone time. Like you don't want to deal with nobody else's shit. Like you just want to go within so you can figure shit out on your own. So that, yeah. So this person you felt like got away with something, now they may be circling back why you feel like you're going into hermit mode to you know, to deal with what you need to deal with. But it's asking you, as you go into this hermit mode, self-love is going to be required in this retrograde energy. Self-love is going to be required in this retrograde energy. And as you're doing that, they want you to know, just continue to contemplate and meditate, because you find all of the information that you need in meditation. Okay? Continue to meditate and contemplate on what you really want. Right? And you're going to do that because you do have the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Wands. This is having courage and moving forward. This is being enthusiastic and being happy. Who doesn't want to fall in love with themselves? Who doesn't want to have the self-love? When you have self-love, then you're not an emotional puppet to anyone. Someone cannot pull your puppetry strings on your heartstrings or your mental strings or your emotional strings when you love yourself. You have then enough knowledge and wisdom to kind of like shut things down. Okay? Yeah. So they want you definitely to be very careful as you are dealing with self-love, right? Because we do have this King of Swords energy in reverse, which is manipulative energy and could also be a little bit abusive. So as you're doing this self-love, do not overindulge in just buying yourself shit just because you can. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're actually going into the contemplation and meditation. Like, you want to make sure you're going into hermit mode and really dealing with things and not getting in a place where you're just buying shit and doing shit because you feel, what's the word? What's that word? And I use it all the time. Shit. I can't think of the word now. It's not self-indulgent, but you know when you're doing something to kind of like dull the pain or numb the pain. Shit. Like for me, sometimes what I have to pay attention to is because I can overly shop. Emotionally shopping. So you don't want to do emotionally shopping or emotionally eating, right? Because this Ace of Pentacles is all about opportunities, okay? This Ace of Pentacles is all about financial opportunities, new opportunities, manifestation coming in. But you don't want to be in such a manipulative place in your thinking, right? Where you're creating negative mind loops for yourself and you're repeating old shit. Especially when it comes to do with your Four of Wands. And Wands energy is intuitive energy. And with the Four of Wands energy, this is supposed to be about you being able to celebrate, come into harmony. For some of you, this could even mean marriage. Okay. For some of you, this is what I'm hearing. You do not want to manipulate the situation, especially if it has to do with marriage. Love yourself first. Do things from a pure perspective first, and not to get a reaction from this other person. Okay, let's see what's going on with the energy that you're interacting with. You do not want to do things to get a reaction. Yeah. Don't manipulate the situation and do things to get a reaction. If you're going to do something, do it because you want to and you're not wearing the mask and you're walking in self-love and you understand that you are loved. Okay? All right, clarify for my wonderful Scorpios what you want them to know. Clarify for Scorpios what you want them to know about this energy that they're interacting with. Clarify for Scorpios what you want them to know about this energy that they're interacting with. Clarify for the wonderful Scorpios what you want them to know about this energy that they are interacting with. Clarify for Scorpios what energy you want them to know about that they're interacting with. Clarify for Scorpios what energy that you want them to know that they're interacting with. Knight of Cups, somebody coming in to offer you something. There's still some indecisions around this. So this person is probably circled back, but there's like indecisive energy around them. The Queen of Cups, so this could be some type of emotional security. And this person could be codependent on you. Or codependent on your light. Right? And because you may not be giving them the time of the day because you over here in hermit mode and feeling like they got away with something and you may be busy planning your future over here, right? They may not feel like your sun is shining on them. Right? They may not feel like that. And with this Queen of Cups energy in reverse, they could be definitely emotionally insecure. And Scorpios can make people feel like that. So you got them clear. Their energy is clarified also by the Four of Pentacles energy. And the Three of Pentacles energy. So it feels like this person want to come back in and maybe do some work together. Maybe create something solid with you. Let's see. But you over here like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, chick. Like, I trusted your ass once. Not sure if I want to do that again. So they're open to new perspectives, or maybe they're holding on to past resentments. Let's see. Knight of Swords energy is definitely, this person could be a little bit scattered in their thoughts. And they may not have been adhering to the consequences. All right. But they're either ready to move on or they're still spewing out resentful shit from the past. Let's see. And we got the Sun card. So the Sun card, you could be dealing with a Leo because the Sun, Leo is ruled by the Sun. So you could be dealing with a Leo. The Magician is Mercury. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. The Empress energies, Venus energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Okay. Lovers is Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. All right. They got the Four of Wands in reverse, so that's feeling like maybe there was a breakdown in communication. And this person probably had options at that time too. Right? Maybe there was someone that came in between the both of you. There could have been a third party that came in and was giving you one story and giving them the next story. It could have been a family member that came in. Could have been a friend that y'all let in. This person is very, very intuitive. So you have the High Priestess energy clarified by the Judgment card. The High Priestess energy is all about following your intuitions and paying attention to your intuition. And because we have it clarified by the Judgment card, this person is really, there's an inner calling and an inner knowing. So this person is really looking within themselves to do, are they looking in themselves to do the work that they need to do? Because they feel like it was a breakdown in communication. They feel like maybe... Yeah, they may be feeling a little super defensive right now. They're defensive because they're ready to break free and reclaim their power. So whatever it is that they intuitively felt that may have gotten in between the both of you, there was definitely a breakdown in communication when it came right here. Look. There was division or maybe temptation. There was something that came in here, okay? And because check it out here. Whatever came in here sent you into this manipulative spot. So something came in here, manipulated your Four of Wands energy. And it looked like they were aware of it. So they may be a little bit paranoid or defensive because they're ready to take their power back, honey. They don't want to, wherever they were, whatever they want to be, or whatever they don't want to be there no more. I know, Scorpio, y'all got some changes here. You need to be honest with somebody about what you want. Look at this. They're ready to put in the work, though. Seven of Wands, they're ready to put in the work and push through some things with your ass. They could be a little bit indefensive because they feel like you're still in hermit mode and you haven't made a decision whether or not you want to stay or not yet. This person is a little... This person don't feel as determined because they don't have the strength and the courage to do so. So this could make them feel a little weak. They want to be determined, but they still feel a little weak. Okay. They don't know. And of course, you know, they may not know because every time they approach you, you still got this old shit of the past that I got to remind you of. I still got to remind you of that shit, right? Because I'm loving me now. I'm loving me. So if you're not going to come back correct, don't fucking come back at all. That's how you're feeling right now. Don't come back. Don't come back. All right? They feel very discouraged, this person, because you may not be giving them the time of the day. Yep. Where they're normally emotionally balanced and maybe controlled. They feel kind of hopeless right now. And they do because, look, they're not satisfied with where their happy home should be. Yep. They're not satisfied with where their happy home should be. They're not. You on some I'm loving myself shit because you lied, got away with some shit, which caused me to go into hermit mode. Right? Which now I'm thinking about my future and planning it, but I don't know if my future involves you. And they over here feeling very, I'm not happy about that. I'm dissatisfied about that, and this is supposed to be my happy home. Some of you could even be married to this person. Temperance is in reverse, saying that there's no long-term vision, or this person feels like they can't create a long-term vision. See? Yeah. They want to, see, because the Seven of Pentacles is all about building and creating together. This is where you have the vision and you're continuing to put in the work. But it's clarified by Temperance in reverse. And this is like maybe feeling like things are still imbalanced. And, you know, this person wants to work, but they just don't see how they can because you're not fucking trying to hear that shit. You're not. Yep, see, they want to put in this work. Somebody wants to put in the work, but you loving yourself right now. Somebody wants to come in and offer you some shit, but you're like, not really sure if this shit is for real. We are dealing with some retrograde energy. Yeah, you done fucking got away with some shit in the past. No, I'm in my hermit mode. I don't even know if I want to do that type shit. I am thinking about my future and my marriage and what I want to do, but I don't even know if it includes your ass. That's what I'm feeling here, Scorpios. Clarify what Scorpios need to know for their healing. Clarify what Scorpio needs to know for their healing in this situation. Clarify what Scorpios want to know for their healing. Clarify, 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 clarify. Clarify what you want Scorpios to know pertaining to their healing. I got the extremes. You got the extremes. You got hunger, sovereignty, the path, and give me one more, and faith. Okay. All right. So extremes. We're going to start off with extremes. Okay. When extremes pop up, this is all about I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. What this shows is you just came out of some hot shit. May it be... because we're talking about love here and taking off your mask and self-love. So when it comes to do with this relationship, you just came out like this shit was brutal. This shit was brutal. You know the type of heat that you get when you can't, like sometimes it's so hot that shit, not even the wind blowing feels good. Like it takes a long ass time to cool yourself down. Even stepping in the shower and getting right back out, you're still hot because the heat is so humid, right? It wants you, however, to continue to move in grace with all of this heat that's coming in that you may have to deal with. And as you're doing so, the hunger card represents paying attention to your instincts. Okay? So not only are you paying attention to your instincts, some of you, because I just said a lot of you are fucking magical and powerful. And I mean that literally. Literally, Scorpios. Okay? And so some of you are stepping into your spiritual sovereignty, just understanding and recognizing your power at a whole, okay? And once you recognize your spiritual sovereignty, you understand that you're not separated from anything. You just need to agree that it's rightfully yours to have. You are going to be asked to choose a path. Do you want to still deal with old timelines, lower vibrational shit, right? Or you want to deal with new shit, self-love, love, not rejection, being honest with yourself, taking off the mask, right? And as you do so, know that it's going to require you to operate in faith of the things that you can't see, but you know already exist, okay? Faith of the things that you can feel, but can't really explain or put into words, okay? So, with that being said, somebody is feeling like totally fucked up because you're like, I don't know if I even want your ass no more. It's about me now. I don't know if I want to do this with you no more. That's where you at right now with this. Okay. All right, my wonderful Scorpios. I hope this information was helpful. We're going to jump into some more of this in the live this weekend. So if you have questions, please join us live on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can check out my podcast. They're all up and available and ready for you to stream. You'll find all of that information in the description box below. Check out my girl Michelle information. She does sun catchers. That's in the description box. And my girl Kim Warners does natal charts. And she does reports based on your natal chart. When it comes to love, when it comes to your career, and when it comes to partnerships, so you guys can get a report from her. And if you are interested in the birthday special, you can find all of the information that you need to contact me in the description box below. And I will see you guys in your dailies tomorrow, as well as in your next individuals, my wonderful Scorpio. Make sure that you do something kind for yourself, okay? Make sure that you be kind to yourself. Make sure that you drink plenty of water. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye, my loves.